the level that we call our students and ourselves too. It's like a level of excellence. I call it a spirit of excellence. We should be promoting more excellence instead of mediocrity, just kind of like whatever you need to get by. I don't see that here. It's a very rigorous program, but in the end, it's worth it because you are building the solid foundation. It doesn't matter what type of provider you want to become, or maybe you don't even know yet, but what kind of care you want to give. You will have the foundation of the medical sciences that carry you through, and then all the way along with faculty that are dedicated, and a lot of them have also been out in practice or are continuing to practice, so they can bring this real life knowledge to build on that foundation. The way that I try to approach students is looking at it from the point of view of the student. Since I've sat in those chairs, undergrad, getting my doctorate, getting my master's degree, I've been on the student side, and I'm continue to be on the student side with, say, continuing ed. I try to just think of organizing in a way that is easily consumable by the students. And then I like to throw in tidbit stories from the time that I was in practice, because I did practice for 18 years. The students have also told me that they appreciate those little stories because they help make this kind of for real for them, what they're going to see when they actually get out and encounter a patient. I was voted most valuable professor several times at Northern Illinois University, but being acknowledged by the students to me is the highest level, because that shows that I'm making a connection with them and I'm able to convey the material to them in a manner that they can understand, which is what I think is really what my job is. The school I worked at had, at least the time I was there, they were close to 20,000 students, where obviously we're so much smaller, but a pro about being small is you can create that close-knit community where you get to know people and create relationships and know each other, whether that's like student to student or professor to student. I found out I had a really significant illness, and the students found out too, and right before I left for having to go to surgery, they organized to meet and kind of present a card to me. And I was just astounded at how many people showed up. And I kept it in my hospital room, and it would just kind of gave me a little bit of, amongst other things, it was one of the things that I was hoping for in my healing, was to get back here to be able to teach. Because honestly, even though I've practiced chiropractic, I think my destiny is teaching. It's very, very fulfilling. So it was one of the things that kind of spurred me on to get back.